In this view, I'll be showing them first Trailblaze mission, and apparently this is what the world used to look like originally.
This is what the world looked like originally.
I'm guessing it's the hologram looking stuff. So why is it showing this? Yeah, last time we got the final core flame, and Finon's about to push in the vortex of Genesis.
What are you doing here?
What? Who?
Answer my question, Lycus.
Lygus?
Ah, another hero has arrived at the vortex. I can no longer remember how many times this has happened. The
What?
author of each epic, as the prophecy has foretold, stays their pen at this point. Just like each cycle of the extrapolation, in accordance to their primordial design, ends here.
Eon? Are they talking about an eon? Usually when they say there in all capitals, usually means an eon. I think.
No need to panic, Lord Finon. I stepped into this space purely for one purpose: to witness the prophecy's miracle of Genesis.
You've never expressed interest in the Flame Chase journey. When my companions and I ran, bled, and sacrificed for the core flames, you never so much as lifted a finger. An indifferent observer. An anti-Catheran who's neutral till the end. Why would you suddenly express concern for the Chrysos heir's mission?
Also, why does Finon have his name blanked out? That's really weird.
When that lone swordmaster left everything behind, plunging into a sea of madness, I was on the shore, listening. When that mighty lord shed his armor, filling the crevices of the earth with his iron bones, I was on the mountaintop, gazing down. Across 1,000 years of the Flame Chase journey, I have witnessed the ardor, resolve, division, and unity of the Chrysos heirs with mine own eyes.
Okay.
Just as you were all born to shoulder the guidance of the prophecy, I too have bathed in the gaze of distant stars, have seen the deepest, darkest of destinies. I will become the most loyal reader of the epics, a spectator voraciously consuming the valorous deeds of you heroes.
Okay, that sounds fine. It's just
The gaze of distant stars.
Oh, what does that mean?
One day you will understand, but not now. At this moment, please disregard this observer and finish what you must, Lord Finon.
He seems suspicious.
I once believed that as long as I chased the flames relentlessly, the fog before me would clear, and fate would reveal its truest form. But along the way, they, all who passed, never once received the justice promised by the prophecy.
I have perceived. Outside the vortex, the world is collapsing, and the children of humanity are crying.
These are creepy sounds.
But you, Lord Finon, will bury the old world with that core flame, bringing all things into a gray unknown.
What does that mean?
It doesn't matter. This cruel flame chase journey has made me abandon my fantasies. The future is not a paradise with a gentle west wind waiting for us to step in.
Oh, this is sad.
What lies ahead is a mass of chaos. I will tear it apart. Then usher in the first ray of blazing sunlight.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate.
Wait, is that Glia?
Yet this time, will an epic
Oh.
with endless cycles.
No, it's not. Wait, who is it?
Is it you?
Wait, who? That's a very evil sounding laugh.
Turn a new page.
Of course.
Who?
This will be a romantic story like none that has come before.
Isn't that what they said in the special program?
You think so too, right?
Oh, Cyrene. To be continued. Oh. Okay, so this isn't the end?
It's hard for a
That's the
wanderer
end
to
of
find
the
rest in
act.
this world.
Oh. I didn't realize that was the end of the act. A lightless storm cloud. I thought that was gonna be... I thought it was nearing the end of like the whole story. I don't know how they're gonna have a whole nother act. Seem like very final. On Morning's recollection, where all endings begin. A message from Pom Pom. Someone here. Final's message. If it was Mighty Mouse standing here, you would be wiser and more capable than me, right? After Glia departed, these words wouldn't stop echoing in my head. It was something I couldn't escape from, and also something I absolutely refused to utter. How should I be worthy of my comrades' and allies' trust? What right have I to stand upon her shoulders and guide others? These questions remain unanswered, but there is no time for doubt. The first enemy is the Dawnmaker, must vanquish in the hesitation of sorrow that have shadowed me this far. And that's why I resolve to aid you during your return, even if it's incomprehensible, even if this means I must impose my will on you. I have to see it done, because the promise of the Aeronova is unclear. To you, who came from beyond Amphoreus, its influence cannot be predicted. After I cleanse my doubt, I find that this is the right decision, born from the depths of my heart. The prophecy claimed that only one person can reach the final end of the Era Nova. Please forgive me for stealing your chance to witness the miracle, my friend. It's because the prophecies made by Lady Chibi that the Crossroads is made it to today. And so, even if we must face the scenes from the promised stage, I cannot risk bringing you with me. Thinking back, maybe the only thing I did right in this life is choosing to trust you and becoming friends with you all. I faintly feel that perhaps the greatest miracle of Amphoreus isn't so much the secrets hidden within the vortex of Genesis, but rather the instant you and Dunhung descended from the sky. You are the hero of my heart, Petra. If the next life comes to pass, no matter what I become, I will make sure the world remembers the miracle of the Trailblaze. But, I mean, if you don't approve of my solitary decision, and plans to create a new path with myself toward a future that no one could imagine, you'll always find a way to break the rules, right? Rules are made to be broken. Wait, what does he mean? Create a new path of himself? Like an actual, like, yawn path? Or is that a metaphor? Oh, that's... yeah, that's a very good quest. It really... why is there a butterfly here? And why isn't there a chest? Oh! Wow, there's the hologram stuff now. And the sky... the sky is still red. It's a very good quest. They killed a lot of characters in this quest though. Which was very sad. A very good story though. And there's chests everywhere now. Is this actually a different map now? Yeah, the map is completely different now. Well, it's the same map, but things have changed. I don't have the space anchors anymore. 38 chests. Wow. Soulmate fly. Yeah, for the water lie too. Everyone else is busy fleeing. Seems like it's just you and me who are willing to stay. Such a lack of appreciation. I'd trade my life for the chance to witness an unprecedented performance like this. So, people are actually fleeing? I guess that makes sense. That's really cool that they've made, like, permanent changes to the main part of Amphoreus. Maybe the other areas as well. need to check that. I just want to see outside first. Oh. Oh, it just wasn't loading and I was confused why there wasn't a roof. Can I see the area where Anglia fell? Is that guy floating? How is that guy floating? Wait, that's kind of funny. Wait, I want a screenshot of that. Just some random person floating. Wait, on again, Angor actually looks like he's floating. Because you can't really tell here. Maybe I can't get a good photo. You can tell if you put your camera down there though. Okay, that's a weird glitch. And that's that act done. So, presumably the next act will be the final one then. Because it really seemed like the final was gonna be this act. Because a lot of final stuff happening in this act. But I guess it will probably be the next one. Wait, this one had... Okay, Penacony had 5. Maybe there'll be 2 more then. Since it's usually 1 more per each planet. Actually, that's 3. I guess eventually 8th one was kinda separate. So maybe it'll just be 5. And then an extra one, I guess. The story is getting very interesting as well. I'm very excited for the next act. Frozen in time. What happens when time rewind collides with time freeze? Use time stop abilities to immobilize objects during time rewind. Rage against the dying light. In the battle against Sublime, radiant avatar of sky. Lower temperature by 30. The arena champion win the duel challenge by afflicting weakness break on the Black Tide's champion. Golden Splendor, Broken Wings. Plunge into the Scandal Golden Bath. Defeat the incarnation of the Sky Titan. The sky we share, with humanity's willpower. In the era of the gods. Defeat the will of Seliosi. The girl who betrayed the world. Witness the conclusion of a lie. Witness the moment when the lineal lie is revealed. Where all endings begin. Nothing in this world is perfect. Complete the flame chase journey. That's everything again. That's just... yes, it's just about safer. I think... yeah, Cypher's a lot more likeable character after this act of the quest. What's the message? The Astro Express family. Everyone, train cars entered Amphoreus. Oh, that entered Amphoreus is still out of contact. March 7th's condition also seems to be getting worse. Wait, I'm getting the messages. Can you read this message? The world is doomed. Himiko, Welt, look at me, can you read the message I sent? No, failed. What's the situation on your end, Welt? Things are going well so far. I invited Gruelum to assist us, and we had a detailed chat in the seclusion zone. Both geniuses contributed with their knowledge. We're now closer to clearing up the mystery surrounding Amphoreus. However, there's a lot of unexpected information, and it's hard to explain everything in a text message. I'll send you the meeting notes as a video right now. Understood. Can I watch if I go to the space station? I can't, though. Help me out, Space Anchor. I'll head to the space station and check the meeting records too. Okay, well I still can't see my messages, but at least I can see theirs now. But March's condition is getting worse. That's not good. I want to go out and see the sky.
Huh? Where did everyone go?
Wait, are they talking about it?
I'll take the whole place to myself.
It's the end of the world. I don't think you should be thinking about that right now. You should probably be escaping. I guess there's nowhere to go, really. Oh, this is just sad music playing now.
All this time spent training, and it's completely useless when it matters.
The enjoyment of collecting.
Oh. Oh, yes, it is. It's very different. Wait, there's even monsters and stuff just dead everywhere? And there's just dead people everywhere. These are crazy permanent changes. Wait, I wanna get a screenshot of this. think natural's best. I hear a chest.
Yeah.
It's crazy that they put like dead people and dead monsters and stuff everywhere in the new map.
Yeah.
New nymph. Wait, what? Ah, where are you going? I caught you. Eat my dust. Exciterfly. No, don't eat me. I'm still young, with so many dreams left to chase. Oh, you're not a black domain monster? You nearly scared me to death. Listen, don't ever wear all black again. Wait, why am I wearing all black? Wait. Oh, I guess kind of. Not completely black though. Ah, Amphoreus. Barthos. This is fake name. Even now, he's still stealing from me. Hey, did you miss me? Unfortunately, I'm not Barthos in person, merely a shadow. It projected, but Barthos told me about the portal story, and said I had a blast role-playing with you. What? But Amphoreus is a tiny world, and even the tricky Barthos ran out of roles to play. Yet you, one of their best friends, still enjoyed playing along. This touched Barthos profoundly, helping it face certain destinies with more acceptance. Cut the sentimentality, I just want the chest. They truly are a special friend. Or is there a real Barthos? Do I really count as a friend? Where's the real Barthos? Maybe I ate them. Yeah, only joking. I wish I could say for old Barthos how lovely the moon looks after dawn's full. But sadly, unlike the hand of Shadow's realm, there's no moon here. Death Titan. So, never mind. I'm off to rejoin the real Barthos. And you, if all goes as planned, you'll witness Amphoreus' last, yet also first, destiny. Hey, see ya!
The enjoyment of collecting.
Oh, wait. Wait, if they're like this, does that mean they've died? Oh. Yeah, that means that the memories... That's very sad. I'm just repairing everything. Wait, can I go and see...
If it's to your liking.
Can I go and see... Forgot his name. The blacksmith guy. What is this? Wild Wild Web. Think. Another. Briscoe Fly. The elders once stood before the Lee. If they saw us fighting with all our might, only to exchange it for an empty and blank, bleak future, what would they think? If only you could speak. I have so many questions for you. Wait, what is this? Tales of Dolos Rogues. Okay. Wasn't expecting to get that from that. This is where he fought. Is he dead? We never saw if he actually died, I don't think. But presumably he did. I'm just looking around the whole map because a lot of things have changed after the end of that quest. Like, does this say something different? Aquila? Wait, what? Blank? Descend? Sulfur charcoal 444. Perished. Vile and flawed, vile mammals. There are remnants of Aquila and Celiosi's will, left in the enlightenment. I hope Icene can resist this power's disruption. I call for the new beginning. Oh. What does that mean? I'm gonna cancel this for now. And maybe, yeah, I'll probably do it in the next episode. Okay, there's one of these. I guess I'll do this quickly. Wait, what? Can I... Wait, oh, never mind. can I... Oh. Oh. Does that help? And then... Oh, didn't work. Wait, maybe if I try doing this, and then going down. I need to stay on it. It's annoying that you can't just have a turn where you oh wait, did I do that? Okay, I'm not sure what to do here. Oh, I can do that. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, yeah. Got it. The yellow buttons were just completely useless then.
Take it. If
Or
it's to your
Terran, I
liking.
guess. Oh, there's a memory fragment. From Aglia, the demigod of romance, leader of the Chrysos heirs, has burned her last golden radiance for the flame chase journey. What you now behold is merely an afterimage reproduced from that memory. The golden thread had already foreseen your arrival. When you were 100 steps away, dear guest, esteemed Petua, have you come to rest? Please evaluate yourself. The fragment of memory seems to waver. A memory of words, spoken, blend together, due to the emotion they contain. In these thousands of years, I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans. From my naive arrogance at the beginning to slowly learning how to guide others. I hope my departure will form steps that others may ascend. Final will not disappoint you. You've already done enough. We'll witness the errand over for you. Have I? Yes. Maybe I should be grateful. Grateful that I've reached this moment. She's been doing it for thousands of years. So she's definitely done enough. Okay, I want to go back to my room, because I think there was something in there. Which I didn't get, I don't think. Awaken. Dozefly. Huh? Dozed off for a sec. How long was I out? Wait, what? The new demigod of strife has returned to his loyal custom Kremnos. Sages of the Grove delivered a rousing speech This is an assembly. Verso's heirs are about to unveil the next chapter of Aeronova? Yes. Just how many episodes did I miss? Quite a few, it seems. Also, most of the characters are dead now. Wait, can I still go here? Yes, I can.
It's hard for a wanderer to find rest in this world.
Wow. There's only one left. What? I thought we got... I guess Final hasn't put it in yet. I think we got the last core flame though.
The enjoyment of collecting.
Why is he not put it in yet? Okay, I don't think there's much in here. I want to look at some of the different places to see if... they've changed at all. I don't think you can... You can't see it from this angle. Is this the top? Yeah, this is the top. Okay, you can't really see much here. Yanisopolis. Alright, this is... What is this? Sanctum of Prophecy, Yanisopolis. Wait, what is this? Wait, should I go here? Oh, this is here. Pilgrim nymph. Through countless peaks and endless trials, I've journeyed here to just to glimpse your divine presence, Kirk. Oh, Onyx, oh mighty Onyx, the incarnation of enigmas, starlight of eternal night, one glimpse of you fulfills my existence, Kirk. I think... Yeah, this is different, just a different time. But same place. Okay, I'll get the new story things. Oh, a lot of them. Okay, high scene. Life in the Grove.
A good student, who often did stupid things.
Was the assessment from the Lithophagus sage.
Oh, that doesn't sound
An
good.
excellent healer who fails at all scholarly means.
Was the assessment from the noticed sage.
A shining child who also burns away her own life's rays.
Was the assessment from the erythrokeramist sage.
A fool who was always
lot of-
wreathed in smiles, while drowning in a weighty and pitiful dream.
Was the assessment from the Amphoreus sage.
Is that an Nexa? A lot of compliments, but also insults.
The girl had visited all the schools during her time studying at the Grove. She refused to become a scholar, despite her exemplary grades.
Instead of increasing this world's knowledge, I prefer to reduce its pain.
Yeah, that's
While the
good.
sages faced her words in silence, the Amphoreus sage alone decided to hire her as assistant post-haste.
An apprentice who spends wisdom is more precious than scholars who hide knowledge away.
The faded twilight courtyard, long eroded by time, now shelters a girl, the sole heir of her lineage. Loneliness accompanied her days, till the sage of the Caprists visited her and brought her a chromatic pony with a grin.
Oh. So
It
they
may
gave
be
it
the
her.
eye of Twilight's creation in times gone by, for it shines with the sky's rainbow hues within.
Could it be the warlike winged beast of her father's tales? But the sleepy, dreary-eyed pony before her was soft as freshest plucked cotton. The girl still took this gift,
Aww.
for from the little creature, she smelled the scent of clouds distant.
That's cute. So maybe I should turn on the auto thing.
If it weren't for her, I would have suffered more accusations.
The Amphoreus sage says in admission, the scholar is coming to deliver arguments and reproach, often stopped before the door, not coming to fruition. For the girl before the door soothed their blazing anger, like the soft clouds, gentleness in cumulation.
Do you know what sacrileges he has committed?
The girl muddles her answers, yet her heart knows in full admission.
Like you and me, he too wishes to heal all of this world's afflictions.
The girl treated ailments for many years in the Grove, composing her medical treatises into tomes. When scholars seek medical help, she realizes with a startle that kindness too can grow into its own bloom. By that time, the twilight already lost their eyes, and the world drowns in evernight, while the girl and the healer again traverse the world in gloom.
That doesn't
Seeing
sound
the golden
good.
thread and ivy in the night, though it has been long since she recalled her past, she once again thinks of her childhood dream.
Should the sun be dimmed by destiny's decree, then the dawn that heals the world, I shall replace.
Aw. She's a very nice person. Should be... Act 5, is this the last one?
I fear. How can mere mortals defy the gods?
I worry. How can mortal bodies reforge the world anew?
I suspect that the prophecy is simply a rumor.
Okay, this one's not voice acted. The Solemn Council is still filled with clamour. Future's destiny still was in discussion of candor. To discard the city and save oneself, or to chase the flames that waver. No one knows the choice. They'll lead them to a place better. In the distant past, the Holy Maiden brought the first prophecy to all city-states.
Hearken to the sounds that the doors whisper.
In the name of God's brother, hope she will give to humanity. Though she falls into confusion, she will bring guidance to this world and vigor.
Overthrow the gods, it declared.
Of the previous journey, she will always remain aware. The Queen of Laws lifted the flag to chase the flames flare. The tripartite prophecy guided all the world's heroes, all who dared, and building a new world was their oath of yesteryear. The earth roared for them, the tide surged for them, the scales of destiny shivered violently, then slowly calmed. The core flames of titans rested here, while the blood of companions congealed over there. The child led one hero after another to their end, but no end awaits her, no rest to prepare. That's sad.
Teacher, do not hesitate.
The Weaver of Gold brushes aside the child's tears.
The world still walks on the path you indicate.
Their prophecy still stands, even if the actors now different faces wear.
Restore the core flames, it declared.
The solemn council is still filled with clamour. Future's destiny still whirls in discussions of candor. To stop right there and seek peace, or to continue a work still unfinished, none knows the choice that would lead them to a place better.
Stop! We only wish to live life as it is, no more.
Cease! Our achievements already stand tall.
Rest up! We only wish to live in peace and prosperity.
The discussions today are the same as those in times past, retreating now will forever denies the future. The child had already conquered her confusion and fear. No longer before the mist of fate will she cower.
Hearken to the sounds that the doors whisper.
She travels through myriad passages, burning with determination to once again bring light to humans through her endeavor. The children fly into the streets, wishing to encourage the residents' faith.
Please, be not afraid. We will definitely bring you to a new home.
Lady Treeby, Lady Trianne, please, don't cry.
Do not worry. We trust you always.
Oh, that's nice. The matron wipes away the tears from the children's faces. The praying ones piously bless them in faith. The lost ones take their children's hands, just as the prophecy guides their path.
Bear the divine authority, it declared.
Oh, that's cool.
Quiet Trinan has little to say. Lively Trianne loves to play. And well-behaved Treeby roams around all day.
The people's encouragement rings sincere. The Cross's companionship lasts through the years, and mother's embrace warms up every dream. Thus the child understands, thus the child accepts, though countless farewells on her shoulders weigh, through destiny's blood dries like clay. There will always be passageways, filled with warm sun rays, that silently open to them in future days, and from them a voice says,
Forge miracles, it declared.
Oh, what's this? This was very cute. Even has Tribios in the background. Okay, Cypher. Thief in the human world.
If every single scar equals a coin, then the girl, always pursued, would be worth her weight in gold. Deception, theft, and night heists. But her nerves failed her when it mattered most. The girl clutches meager loot to her chest and escapes, muttering curses bearing her pain.
If we're head on, I definitely win next time.
She always longs for the coin of Whimsy's blessing and creed. Yet the coin in the air always suddenly disappears, as if in reply from the Trickery Titan. Day and night flow, and the thief star makes circles across the sky, while time molds the girl into an adult. The cloak once used to conceal her entire body, now only suffices as a hood that barely covers her fringe.
No matter. These days, I have no need to hide.
With a confident stride and a silver tongue, her perfected fraud, thieving every opportunity as a result.
So that was our own cloak before.
And at curtainfall hour, those treasure-seeking steps fade into the moonlight. When she appears again, her arms are laden with money's weight. What is the art of thieving?
Stealing from the poor. Not enough loot. Stealing from the rich. That's a boring task to boot.
The girl narrows her eyes of greed towards those called the Chrysos heirs. The golden vines of the sages' homes, the sacred carcass of the Deathward realm, the divine lyre of the seashore's pearl, and the crystal chalice of the 1,000 gates. The girl knows not the treasure's origins, only that they are all valuable beyond measure.
To have something priceless is the true art of thieving.
A pity that deceits are all eventually revealed, and the thief meets a rare defeat. A golden thread discerns her meticulous disguise, and the heroes hold down her third hand to imprison in this thief star made of human feet.
I take defeat with my head held high. Spare me your sympathy.
She frankly faces the accusations,
What?
knowing that escaping would be nothing more than child's play. So the Chrysos heir outside the cage smiles sweet.
Would you like to see my most precious?
A treasure bright?
Glia? Wait, why is there a star
dress,
made of human feet?
Like the beauty god Nestia's divine body. More blinding than the sun, rivaling the moon in its glory.
It is woven by divine threads. It captivates even the gods. But all the lies and deceit are revealed under the golden thread's query.
The world-famous thief is stirred by such grand words into a flurry.
Then just you watch. This wondrous dress will forever remain in my own gallery.
That was Act 3. Castress. Act 4 and 5. Wait, why is this one exclamation mark and this one's just that?
The two girls frolicked in the wheat fields, fleet as doe deer, making ripples in the shallow puddles and pools clear. As dusk approaches, the exhausted girls collapse over the wheat heaps, talking about their longings and dreams of literature, love, and a journey through a world dear.
Oh, Sky, slow your closing gaze. How I want to keep this moment in my hands forevermore.
On that day, the breeze was warm and gentle. At that time, death was soft and fair. The broken-winged butterfly falls by the window, bringing with it a scent of melancholy. The girl looks outside. The golden wheat fields rolled endlessly, stretching to the horizon. Holding to the chair, she tries to stand, only to find her legs trembling and feeble.
Don't worry, Pelixia.
Her older sister whispers beside her ear, and on her sister's shoulder, the girl weeps mournfully. And time thus becomes silent, painted with sighs only. When hearing the healer's diagnosis, the girl remained deathly still. Her eyes were already drained of tears, and her heart a wilted grave.
Every time she has something on her mind, she would tilt her head and look outside.
Her sister follows her gaze, seeing a barren field turned by wind into a desolate gray expanse. Till one day, when the girl looks outside, she sees a dash of dark blue, most brave.
It's a flower my sister planted.
Like the torrential river of life, it pours into the depths of her heart. The flower is called Antilla. Even in the Netherland, it's rumored to thrive.
You are the quiet in my heart, amidst the chaotic choreography.
That seems to be its floriography.
Those were the ones.
When the days
that
are
were green.
warm, the sister would take the girl on long journeys, through the flower fields, gazing upon rivers, napping amongst the grove. A discussion hardy.
A lot of
After
them
I
growing in
die,
place.
I want to become an Antilla flower and become the quietness in your soul.
A thoughtless word from the girl gains her a wrapping on her forehead most dainty.
Do not speak of dusk when you have yet to see the dawn.
Dew drops from the petals as wind pulls on the leaves, and the two of them sit in quietude.
She doesn't like death.
The girl asks for the means to tend the garden, and while her sister sounds concerned, her heart is relieved. But the concern is well-founded. The girl tripped and fell into a mire, her gaze directly into the eyes of death. In that dark pool, bottom unperceived.
I've been the weight upon my sister's wings. Let this be where it all comes to rest.
The girl gives up her struggles, only to see a figure pierce through the water's surface.
What was she just...
I won't allow you to walk through the dusk alone, or enter the night of no reprieve.
Her sister sobs without end, and the girl has to gently hug her and softly relieve. And then...
This is very sad.
This distant memory turns bleary, difficult to retrieve.
That's sad. Where's this done? Ah, it's doing this. Oh, this is annoying. Okay, I got it back. I need to go back into this. Wait, where was the castress one? I didn't... Wait. Alright, $10. Okay, now I get this. And then next act.
The River of Souls flows to the other side, wrapped in the land's night. Broad, slow, an eternal and silent sight. It belongs to all in this world that has life, all of which flows downstream, converging as one. The master of the Netherrealm, Thanatos, enshrouds themselves and the souls within the moon cocoon. The dragon, born from the cocoon, carries the girl, soaring upstream the river of souls, defying its eternal flow. Their connection flows tighter than blood, and the key that opens the Netherworld's gates is the sisters' selfish plight. Back then, the boreal winds cut through to the bone. Back then, death was a bitter and stabbing fright. In the Netherrealm, without an earth or sky, a flower named Antilla blooms, its beauty witnessed by but one soul.
Those are the flowers the
You
sisters
are the
bring.
quiet in my heart, amidst the chaotic choreography.
The younger sister scores through the blooming Antilla fields, never finding that promised dark blue sprig. She silently made up her mind.
Death, leave all your dark nights to me, and save the dawns for her.
The younger sister gazes at the moon cocoon high above, and plans a trip to the mortal realm, a distant flurry. A bard once sung to musical notes.
Do not turn back. Oh, do not turn back. The long hand of shadow will retain the dead behind their gates.
The giant dragon born from the moon cocoon willingly offered itself as the enduring barge of the River of Souls.
No need to turn back. Oh, no need to turn back. That price had long been paid for you by someone else.
The dragon lowers its long neck and places the girl on its back. In slumber, she will unknowingly greet the dawn of her rebirth. The dragon flaps its wings in the chilly gloom of the floating dead upstream, ferrying from purity into grime, going from silence into roaring boom. The souls of countless poets flounder past, their distant rhymes endless like foams.
Do not turn back, for to look toward the land of mortals is in itself turning back.
In this pale dawn, the sun's first rays light the night ablaze. So the dragon crosses the sea of souls onto the shores of life and strands itself in the gleam. We know not where these stories arise. They are scattered across the shallows with the waves. The confession the girl made before her departure still echoes in the tide's heaves.
If there is anything for me to leave behind, may it find a soul to remember. This is the ode of my life, and I've already penned my last stroke.
Well, that's the last act of Kestras's. Wait, I guess I leave now. Oh, next is Mighty. Act 5.
As always, to perceive the man's fury, one must do so 7,000 paces away. The Kremnos he guards is once again shrouded by mist. Rust, blood, and fire are the ceremonial ode to the demigod. There is no one to witness or to give cheers of glory. The final Kremnos festival goes on without end. The victor shall embrace death and silence, and his glory will only be remembered by the defeated array. For that man, laws and seals no longer have meaning. War and battle never cease for a single minute, each passing day indistinguishable, morning and night entwined. The corpses pile up, filling ravines, forming mountains strong. He carved time with peak's edge and counted the fleeting years by fires of war. Sometimes the lion would climb to the hilltop to look down on the world and search for friends in longing. The distant heavens and earth stretched vast and boundless, but their endlessness felt ever more remote. Like Nikador, he cannot escape madness's clutches. Guarding the city alone and embroiled in war, the murmurs of the Black Tide constantly sound in his ears. Yet a flame soars up his chest every moment, casting a light upon the indomitable path behind him. Memories seal the echoes of the past as the man strides into battle, fists clenched fast. He is the wound this world must bear, the new king before whom old gods despair. As stated in Idonia's poems, humans are born with eyes closed to accustom to this world's light, and their sight fades in old age to reacquaint with night's anthems. But the man did not bow to the decay of time, rejecting the lure of death's call. With each return from the brink of death, his eyes burn with fury, fixed upon his foes, until everything suddenly faded away, like a surging black tide, swallowing all into nothingness.
That's why he's immortal.
The world dissipates in the roiling black tide's requiem. Even the lion will one day die, a departure with no way back. With a sudden fall,
now.
His pierced chest hits the ground, and slowly flowing into the underworld is his golden blood departing his system.
The Flame Weaver did that.
But that gaze, fierce as flame, never dimmed, not even in death. Looking beyond those flame-seeking figures, reaching far toward the endless horizon. In the morrow's sky, the stars will chant. The lone king of Kremnos is called Mighty. His journey was one of ceaseless, eternal warfare. And behind him, he left a world ablaze with glory.
So he really didn't die. That's sad. Okay, next, final one. There's two more.
On the day that the grove fell, he accepted his defeat and demise. as if embracing truth and heresy.
Believe in Titans, and you'll have a happy death. Deny the Titans, and you'll have a fulfilling death.
Yet, as the lightened soul bids farewell to its heavy shell, a Titan made an untimely call.
Do not be startled, child of humanity. You have a final query in this world.
You finally came.
He does not seem shocked, and lets the core flame take over his shell.
Be more punctual next time, if you will.
Upon his first meeting with the Titan, the blasphemer is already on his best behavior. And towards the suggestion to reforge his body, he paid no mind.
I have so kindly offered you the best body. So why do you insist upon your mortal imperfection?
The scholar replies in candor.
Only by retaining the various flaws can my humanity be preserved in rigor.
She actually
His
gave him a
form
different
remains in the
form.
mortal realm, while his spirit walks the river of soul shores. Between life and death, he fatigues, dwelling in the child of humankind's thoughts and senses. The Titan cannot bear to remain a mere spectator.
Why not ask me your questions, child of humanity? I am rich in wisdom, and shall speak with no ambiguity.
As though an unspoken pact, the scholar asked the god about all things, feigning a humble quest for knowledge.
Do you treat me just as a way to answer questions? A mere machine?
The Titan got what they asked for.
You should thank me, for good questions are rarer than good answers.
Compared to the joy of a new life,
true?
The scholarly breakthrough, carried home alongside death, filled the scholar's heart with more fervor. He returned to the Scourged Grove many times, and the Black Tide followed. Despite his defeats, he never sought help or permission. But at every desperate moment, the Titan would eventually take over one half of his body. The union of man and God, a flawed and clumsy choreography. It happened but once, a perfect harmony. One man, one God, speaking in one breath.
Stop stepping forward at the same time as me.
Oh, that's the thing they
The
agree on.
Titan once revealed the secrets of mixing life. A boon seemingly a blessing, but full of malice.
What a tempting bait. But that's not my desired chalice.
Divine power is within his reach, but the scholar is not moved by that essence. This long and abnormal temptation is also a trial of elevation. For the sage can achieve all things, but shortcuts alone he abhors with silence.
Act 4 done.
Teacher,
Oh, now
in
Act
this
5.
tumultuous world, have you thought about your will?
It was just a joke, but the scholar still at the grove answered with extreme caution. He has much to say about his posthumous affairs, exhausting all, fearing the smallest omission.
Teacher, could it be that you fear death?
The assistant asks in concern. It was a question needed, yet he gave no direct reply.
Philosophy is the inquiry into death. and I have always considered myself a philosopher.
So probably
the
not.
assistant recounts all the scholar's final wishes, each mighty as a mountain, asking what seemed impossible.
The tombstone must be made of my treasured rare stones, carved with Dromus patterns.
But that stone is a miracle
Because it's
of
Dromus
alchemy.
patterns.
Tough beyond measure. No chisel could have shaken.
That's also his plan.
The assistant softly reveals the hidden plot.
He hopes that instead of shedding tears over his death, we will find it in us to smile, even in a moment of sorrow.
It's rumored that in the depths of the grove, the scholar left a teaching in Genium, imitating himself to the utmost detail.
Go back. The living have not exhausted their thoughts. Go back. The dead have no desire to teach their works.
The Ingenium's words are cold and detached, like the deceased man himself.
But if you have no one to talk to, fine. You can sit and converse.
Now, the grove is no longer bustling, and the scholar has returned to dust. Thus, few in this world now know how he was also troubled by solitude in life. Someone once suggested,
perhaps your ambition should also find its place among your final wishes.
Pointless notion.
He dismissed in derision.
Unveiling the countenance of the gods is a task for the living.
Perhaps that is his haughty position. Such a melancholy topic, yet he insists on feigning a twist, avoiding it altogether. Perhaps these chapters should not be retained. Most are from the scholar's handwritten drafts, shown without his permission. Yet there seems to be a voice there in remonstration.
It's just the past. What harm is there in revelation?
Even in passing, his hubris still resounds in reverberation.
The smaller a thing is, the more it shows its weight. The more foolish my name is, the more glory my achievements will be in comparison.
Is that why he wants to be called Anaxagoras? Okay, that was Act 5, I think. That's all of them. Yes. The flame chaser's path has been lit. A lot of them have been lit. Still 4 I haven't got yet though. I don't know who they could be. So many things happened all of a sudden. Farewells are always so abrupt, making it hard to say what's truly in one's heart.
Me, ma'am?
Since we have time now, if you had to say goodbye to me, what would you say? Just curious. I believe we'll meet again someday. I will always remember you. Let's just hit pause for now. I will always remember you. Oh, saying it like that, I might end up regretting it. That really should be saved for the final moment, shouldn't it? Well, that's what this was. So is everyone's story coming to an end? I always wanted to see a new story, but now my feelings are a little different. I really hope everything about them never reaches an end. Every story has a conclusion. Let's continue writing the rest of the story. And don't say that. Isn't everyone doing their best for the new world? I believe it will be a bright tomorrow.
Ma'am!
Ah, then there's no need to relent. No matter what happens next, no matter what you decide, Petra, I'll always stand by your side. We are the best of partners, and that will never change, right? That's the end of that. Got a lot of stuff here. And that's everything. And I got achievements. I call for a new beginning. Read an enlightenment volume for the first time after claiming a killer's core flame. Thanks. Thanks for watching the view. If you enjoy the view, then watch more of my starring interviews. So this was great if you want to watch. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.